Greetings, beloveds. Beloveds, you are an embodiment of love that manifests in many, many different ways. There are those of you that have strengths, and there are those of you that have perceived weaknesses. When you come together, you make each other stronger. When you express love, when you express graciousness, when you express generosity, you make each other whole. When one shares from one's heart, when one offers grace to another, and grace is the medium of extending love to one another. When you grant grace to each other, beloveds, one moment, please. When you share that which you have to give with another, you will light in them the understanding that they too can have your gifts. They too can have your abilities. As this beloved one shares with you the tools and techniques, the methodologies that she uses, her little moment of sprinkling fairy dust, her moments of turning things back to the light from whence they came, the illusion of the shadow is vanished. If you understood the purity of her heart, which you do, because it is the same heart as yours, you could recognize within yourself that same divinity. So look within another, beloved, today, and allow yourself to find a place where your heart shines within the heart of another. This process of allowing yourselves to remember the truth of you is as simple as looking upon the eyes of another, looking deeply within and seeing their soul, the eyes being the windows to the soul. And in the recognition of their soul, beloveds, is the recognition of your own. So look and see the extension of love that you are. Look and see the granting of happiness and joy that you give to another. Anything that you give, beloveds, you yourselves receive. So when you give love and when you give generously and when you are kind to another and when you forgive another and when you speak words of love and honesty with another, you are granting that to yourselves. So what today, beloveds, could be the gift that you would bestow upon yourself and another and to extend love, whatever form that love may take? Whether it is the taking out of the trash or the fixing up of the house, jewelry or flowers, all of these objects, they matter not, but the love that is behind them. Whether it is the visiting of a friend or the reaching out and saying, "We have not spoken. How are you, my friend?" Whether it is the granting of time, whether it is the teaching that you have from all that you have learned and of saying, "I understand that you feel that you are suffering. Let me let you know a secret." There is a huge amount of energy that is referred to as grace that is granted to each being. And when you drink from the fountain of grace, you are once again bestowed the understanding and the knowledge and the wisdom that you are as God created you. Create for yourself, beloveds, a cup and let the word grace be written upon it. And every time you drink from this cup, know that you are drinking from the fountain of grace. And as you imbibe and as you consume this grace, know that you are once again reminded of who you are. You are once again reminded that you are the very essence of love and joy and happiness, that you have been bestowed the life that was meant to be for you, that you have within you the memory, the coding to get yourself back to the memory of the love that you are. And when you share this generously, whatever form it may take, whether it is the sharing of your pets, the sharing of your children, the sharing of your life with your beloved, know that you inspire another. The path that you have walked, where you have struggled and then come out triumphant, this is an act of generosity when you share it with the world. The world can resonate and can relate to the struggles you have had and the triumph when you come out of the other side of the tunnel and say, this was my demon and I loved it into submission, and now it is my friend. This is what I struggled with, and I learned to surrender it to God. I learned to ask the Holy Spirit. I learned to ask Yeshua. I learned to ask Miriam, whoever your guidance is, Metatron, Melchizedek, all of these names, all of these astounding beings. Call upon them for guidance. Call upon them for help. Your container of grace is always filled, beloveds. It is never emptied. Allow yourself to drink of the very golden elixir that grace is, and grant to yourselves the purity of knowledge that everything that you desire, everything that you need is granted unto you. Be friends with yourselves, be friends with your friends, and be friends with your family. And forgive, beloveds, forgive the places where you have felt less than. And allow miracles to be the revelation of the truth of you. Let the fear be eradicated and let love come in triumphantly. And know that I am with you always. I am the way shower to show you what it is. I was granted grace, as we all are. And with that grace, I took up the mantle of saying, here's the way back to the kingdom. Forgive. Forgive yourself for the thoughts that you have had, that you have been anything other than the pure light of love. For that is the truth of you and the truth always. Know, beloveds, that the friendship that you have all engendered with each other, the friends that come, the new friends, the old friends, the ancient friends, know that you have each earned these relationships through the kindnesses that you have shown one another through a myriad of incarnations. And all there is now for everyone to do, beloveds, is to remember. Remember that God is where you are. And the love that you look for exists within you. It is already the soul blueprint, as we say, of your mere existence. I love you. Love yourselves and love one another. Let that be the greatest words that were ever spoken by you. I love you. I thank you for your love. You are precious to me. You always have been and you always will be. Speak with me today, beloveds. Within this time space, close your eyes, become quiet, become still, seek the grace that lives within you. And it is the very ticket, the very currency that allows you to once again reconnect with the truth of you. The truth that is true always, that you are as God created you. Blessings to you, beloveds, and I will speak with you again.
Thank you, Lynn. That was beautiful.
That was gorgeous, love. Thank you.